Like, hello people, this is C Patrick again and Mimy. Woohoo! Man, this is amazing. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, so I guess we've been talking about body image and self-esteem, and you know, we had a lot of guests, and we, you know, some told us about the biggie, others told us about the shorty, others told us about the ugly, you know. I mean, others told us biblical, and others told us about mental. Hey, we had a lot of we talked a lot about a lot of things. Mostly about body image and self-esteem, and here we are today.
We are going to be also still together with you guys. We are going to be talking about relationships. We are going to be telling you the importance of relationships and why it is needed in life. So, hope you're going to be with us and you're going to enjoy.
I think I'm gonna love this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody say yeah.
Yes, here we're back. As I told you that we have twisted the topic and now we're going to be talking about relationships. But before I talk about anything, I want to ask my friend, C Patrick, what is relationship?
Relationship is relationship. Yeah, it's a relationship. Yeah. Well, I think relationships are it's a way that people live together, and you know, the way they connect, and just the way people live together and connect and daily, you know, have a type of connection together. Because I feel like relationship is actually connection.
Okay.
You know, connection between two people. Or more people.
Or more than
yes, exactly. Because finally, we have different ways we understand relationship, but I believe relationship generally is something for many different people. Familiar relationships, your cousin, your auntie, your brother, your mommy. You know, and then I think we also have these social relationships where we have friends, bestors, and all this stuff, and we also have the me and relationship.
The me and the couples.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The couple relationship where you're two and you are booming it. Yeah.
C Patrick, what type of relationship among those types you have told me, like, what are we going to be discussing with the people?
Well, we are going to be talking about the me and.
So we are going to be talking about the couple relationship.
Yeah.
The boy-girl relationship. So, C Patrick, are you in a relationship?
Relationship. That's a good question.
And I need you to be frank.
Well, actually, yes, in a relationship.
Okay, with who?
But a relationship, and I'm with a God relationship.
You have a you and God relationship.
Yeah, deep one.
Okay.
It's called the deep relationship.
Okay.
I don't have just a simple relationship. I have a deep relationship
With God.
With God, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I call him on my phone. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, yeah. So some parents are like, I don't want my kid. You know, parents in Rwanda are very funny.
Yeah.
They don't want to see you in a relationship, but they really want to see you getting married.
That's
Yeah.
That's
So,
another one to think about.
Apart from you telling me that you're in a relationship with God, because even for me and someone else who's watching this is also in a relationship with God.
Really?
Are you in a relationship with a girl?
A girl?
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship with a girl. And before I say a girl, some people have been asking if I have a relationship with Mimy. It's a no, all right?
Yeah, it's a no.
It's a no, because when you check out all our photos like this, photos are no relationships.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Patrick has a girlfriend, and if you want to know His girlfriend, you can inbox me. I'll show you the pic.
Don't inbox her. All right.
Please do. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so I feel like we're on this parent thing, right? Well, I think parents have their different feelings when it comes to a relationship.
Yeah.
Before I go to that, when was your first relationship, Monica?
My first relationship was in P3.
P3.
Yeah.
For those in some, you don't know P, it's primary. 3 specifically, primary. So you mean you went to a relationship P3?
Yeah.
But then didn't your parents have any problem with that?
No.
No problem with it?
Yeah.
And you had the confidence to go in a relationship?
Yeah. No, he was just my classmate.
Well, just your classmate.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were classmates, and I felt I loved the kid. Yeah.
The kid, your fellow kid.
Yeah.
Oh, my fellow kid. Well, actually, it was the other one, of course, of getting the papers and saying, hey,
Hi,
I love you, I miss you, and you
Yeah,
send,
nice
and they
weekend.
send another one. Yeah. Well, I remember when I was in primary, I also had a actually, yes, me too, my first relationship was in P3. So I think parents who are watching this, be careful when your kid reaches in P3.
Yeah, but it's very good to, like my auntie, like she was too close. Like she used to tell me, okay, this proves you're normal, but you can handle it like this and this. Yeah, like you become free to your child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna have to talk about that. When should we go to relationships? Because then that's a deep question.
Yeah.
Everyone is asking themselves, when are we supposed to be in a relationship? Because as you asked me, some parents want to see you get married, but they don't want to see you in
a relationship.
What's the problem?
Yeah, the problem is relationships at a young age, it's very risky. Yeah.
Well, I think, actually not think, I believe that relationship is a matter of readiness.
Yeah.
The question is, are you ready to join a relationship? When I say ready, I'm talking about this. Are you ready for that guy to say, I love you, and tomorrow you find him kissing another lady? I don't know if you're ready. 2, are you ready to go in a relationship and then they catch you doing the same too? I mean, are you ready for heart breakups? For heartbreaks? Are you ready to break up with somebody? Are you ready for the task of always getting the thing of calling every day? I'm gonna call her, she's gonna call me. Are you ready do you have that time? Are you ready to go in a relationship and still have the time for your books? Because that's the biggest question mark for the parents.
Yeah, but I also tried that, but it's very tough.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why parents do. I thank God they didn't for me. Yeah, because I I practiced relationships in P3.
Yeah, relationships can be
Oh, that
good.
was tough.
Can be good when you're with the perfect person. Yeah, some people you're in a relationship with them, and they don't really they take the advantage of your love for granted. Yeah, like it hurts. Now imagine if your heart starts getting really, they call them heartbreaks. At 14 years, my dear, do you think this girl will get married when she still has the love?
Mine started early.
For me, that's why I decided to pause on relationships.
That's why? Because, okay, actually, thank you for bringing that up. It makes me come to this question. I pray that I prove something, I prove something wrong. I prove the world wrong.
Okay.
Well, we got this question. Does love still exist?
Love exists only to those who follow their heart. But mostly nowadays, people are slay queens. Like a girl can love a boy because of what the guy has, not because of what the guy wants to have.
Repeat that again.
If you love a guy because of what he has, this is what is happening nowadays. You date me, I'm a girl, only because you have money, then I can love you back.
Alright.
But nowadays it's so hard to get this person who will love you back. Not of what you have, but because of what you want to have in the future.
Wow. That's a serious one.
Like the real queens in nowadays are not seen. We only see slay queens.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need queens. I repeat this. I need a queen.
I need a king.
We need queens and kings, not slay queens and slay kings. Okay.
That's why the slay king exists.
I've just formed it up.
Yeah.
But if just get the king and add the slay, it becomes slay king. Because then it brings out the sense of I love you because you got this.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be
And
actually.
and the guy is like, I will love you because you will give me this.
Yeah. Well, I actually was. I had such a chat. I have a group I'm in on Facebook. It's I think Korean friends, something like that. And then there is this way. Girls are really crazy in love with Korean look. You know, a guy posts a photo and is like, oh, that's a Korean, and I like the style. You know, that's it. So we were asking ourselves then, why is it that we're all totally attracted to how this guy looks? You know, he looks rich. I mean, his photo is on a very good car. I mean, it's interesting. Then I love it. But the question I asked in the group was, do you think that car, do you think that look is what you're going to live with in that house forever? Because the question, the true picture is that the character is the thing that you're only gonna be patient for in the house. At the end of it all, we're gonna have wrinkles, you know?
And beauty will no longer be seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, why are we so busy looking for relationships and looking for relationships with handsome and with beautiful?
Yeah,
and
relationship
with,
with reasons.
Yeah.
Don't love someone for a reason. What if that reason will no longer exist?
Well, I remember the very first time, not the very first time. Yes, actually, the very first time I was in something called a relationship, because the first things I don't know if I could call them relationships. But then I was asked the question, why do you love me? Hey, it took me hours to think about this. Actually, really, why?
And that's a hard question.
Really hard question. I'm like, why? You know? So, and then as I was thinking about why, I totally found no reason. The fact is, all right, you're beautiful, but I think I've really seen more beautiful girls.
Yeah.
You know? And I've not dated them.
Yeah.
Not because I was afraid, but I just didn't have any feeling to date them. I've seen more, if it is talking about shape or anything like that, I've seen better, but I'm with you, so I don't think that's a reason for me to say.
Yeah.
So I had to answer, I totally have no reason. But the truth is, you're just good enough. That's it. That's all I had to answer.
So, as you told me that you're in a relationship, yes, you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and that's really good. I want to know, what is the good thing in a relationship? Like, what have you seen in your relationship?
Well, the very first thing, I don't know if people are going to support me in this, but you have to, because it's exactly if you are
In a relationship.
and a true relationship.
Okay.
Because there is a difference. There are these people in a relationship that's actually a stress relationship. You know, night, day, what, no peace. So, but for me, I think my relationship is so good, so good.
Yeah.
Well, first, I ain't got no stress.
You got no stress.
No.
Okay.
I've got no stress. Everything is peaceful. I sleep at night so good. I wake up, hello, good morning, have a good day. You know, having some good night of every day, you know, good, you know. So, I mean, first, no stress. 2, you're not so busy. You know, when you're not in a relationship, there's a way. Your eyes are always searching.
Not me.
Okay. I don't support that. I support.
I'm a girl. They need to search for
I
me.
know you're a girl, not searching, but it's worth it that a guy who talks to you, you are always like, maybe he's the right one. Maybe. You are in a maybe, because you're not actually going to tell him I love you. You're going to wait. But the thing is, you're still in maybe. When you see this handsome guy in the car, you're like, I wish that one, you know? And you are, you know, everywhere you go, you are in kind of a searching mode.
Yeah.
Even if you are then not like, it's gonna happen, but you're in a searching mode. But for me, I feel like it's a time for settlement, because then, you know, I am in the time I'm not searching for anybody. You know, whoever I see is hi, hello, you know. Let's talk about business, let's talk about life, let's talk about what can help you, and so on. And 3, is actually, to me, it is, I find happiness.
There's happiness in love.
Yes, exactly. There's happiness. Actually, I think love also gives you reason to work harder and live.
Yeah, and also it gives a peace of mind.
Yeah, because the fact is, every time you're in this, you feel like, all right, I've got to move forward, I've got to work harder, everything gonna be more beautiful, more good, you know? Yeah, so I think it's just so important and so good, actually, to be in a perfect
relationship. So so you have been talking about a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. As I said, I'm not into a relationship.
Yeah, but you were.
I were, and I will be.
Did I ask you did I ask about how many relationships you've been in so far?
No.
No? So how many so far?
I've only been in 2 relationships, and don't laugh, because for me, when I'm in a relationship, it takes a long time. Yes, so I've had long relationships.
Long relationships.
Yeah, and they've hurt me. So I don't understand when C Patrick is here and he's telling me that a perfect relationship. How can you tell that you are in a perfect relationship? For me, what I think is you only know that you're in a perfect relationship the moment the guy has asked for you to marry him.
Okay.
That's when I believe that is a perfect relationship. But my brother here, how do you know I don't want to mention her name. How
you shouldn't.
Yeah. How do you know that your relationship is the correct relationship?
Correct relationship. Well,
or the perfect one?
The perfect one. Well, when I come to consider a perfect relationship, well, let me first come back to this thing where I said that well, good. So I say that we sometimes have this way we go in relationships, but see, well, it's a perfect zone to be.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I may call it a perfect zone. The very first thing I have in mind is this saying of people that relationships, love never doesn't exist anymore. You get? So when I hear this thing, actually it hurts me. That's the truth. It hurts me, and I've always been praying, is there any way I can do and prove this wrong? That love really still exists?
Yeah.
For me, I find it's a mental thinking. It's something that is inside the hearts of people, that they're thinking relationships are normal, everything is what, you know? And I'm always like, all right, if I got in my mind, I'm in a relationship, okay? And my relationship is firm,
Yeah.
you know? We have a future, we have where we are going, you know? We actually planned where we are going together.
Now you got a vision.
Yes, have a vision. That's the basic. You know, why do you go to a relationship without a vision? That's one problem that we do have.
But for you,
I start a vision.
Yes.
We take time to sit down and we're like, actually, where are we going? Where are we heading? Are we about to fall tomorrow, or are we about to be standing tomorrow? Are we ready for the hindrances? Because problems are gonna come, and we're gonna have some misunderstandings, all right?
Yeah.
But the question is, are we ready to face them and move forward?
Okay.
So that's the very first thing, I think. Vision, and know you're ready for those problems and all the hindrances that are gonna come along. And then after that, you just feel satisfied, you know? Just don't have the problem of I want something, I want more beauty, because then the fact is they are just enough as you think you are enough.
so people should go in a relationship with targets and visions.
Exactly, and set the visions together.
Stay blessed.